Welcome back, everybody, to Gold Mining Simulator, the game where we mine gold, okay? What else do you offer me? It's in the name. So we are on our new claim, and yeah, some very exciting things have happened. Wait a second. This isn't our new claim. Okay, let's try that again. Like I was saying, we're on our new claim. Completely ignore what you just saw. Yeah, so some things have happened, okay? Let's just put it that way. Number one, I completely drilled out this entire thing, and I have indeed found some very gold-rich spots, and I've marked them on the map. And if you didn't know, now you can see the gold-rich spots on the ground after you mark them. So it's, it's pretty cool. Check out the map here real quick. Bam, look at that. Extremely gold-rich ground. Basically, no. What? Stop showing me parcel 1. Okay, here we go. Extremely gold-rich ground. We've got a couple spots over here that are very good, but I'd say the main concentration seems to be around here somewhere. Yeah, here's like some really big areas. 376, 374. That's our gold-rich ground right there. Down here is not bad. Over here is just meh. It's okay. So, also, we were having an issue with our truck last time. Well, our truck seems to be magically fixed. Yeah, just when we need it most, we can put stuff in it again. It would have been extremely helpful when we were moving everything here, but I don't know. Something happened, but now it's working. That's all that matters. Also, check out the gold, man. So from drilling our land, yeah, I wasn't joking at the end of last episode when I said, don't be surprised if I had 500 ounces from drilling all this land. Yeah, we've got almost 500 ounces, so that's a lot of money sitting right there. We probably have about $500,000 in total, probably more after we refine and sell everything. Yeah, that's a lot. With that money, we could make some improvements here. So there are some other machines. There's a D-rocker we could swap this out for. There are different things aside from these duplex jigs that we could put here as well. And I believe there is another trommel too that we could swap out here too. This is the standard trommel. There is another one called the Old Arnold's trommel. You know what? Let's just go over there and take a look at this stuff and see if we can get it or not. The equipment store. I love this place so much. All right, here's the regular trommel that we have right now. Where is Old Arnold's trommel? Here it is. Old Arnold, holy cow, man. That is a lot. And then there's another trommel over here, reinforced trommel. Whoa, big upgrade. So if we wanted to get the D-rocker and the Old Arnold's trommel, we're looking at a lot. Let's just put it that way. We're looking at a lot, man. Should be something else called a planter too, but I'm not sure. Oh, here we go, planter. Why is everything so expensive? Holy cow. Okay, we're looking at a substantial investment if we want to upgrade all this stuff, and I don't think we're there just yet. But we're not too far off. So in total, if we wanted to get everything, 2 of the planters, the Old Arnold trommel, and the D-rocker here, we're looking at like 1.2 million, maybe a little closer to 1.3 million. Yeah, that's a hefty investment. It's a hefty investment, man. Needless to say, we're not there yet. We got to do some major mining before we can even think of doing that. So we're going to leave that stuff be. And what we're going to get into today, we're going to start ripping ground, man. I want to test this bad boy out. I actually went through and I swapped out a broken part on one of our duplex jigs. So we're good to go down here. We've got everything set up. We're all gassed up. We've even got some material in the plant, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, we absolutely do. 83% in there. 3% in there. So I'm going to go ahead and fire it up and let it start processing that dirt. And we're going to go and dig some of those areas that I have identified that are gold rich and see exactly how gold rich are they. Let's fire up the water, boys. Oh, it's already full. What? Oh, because I turned the electricity on before I turned on the water. All right, whatever. We only lost like 1% of dirt. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and move my dump truck, and we're going to put it like right over here somewhere. Actually, I lied. We're going to move the excavator first, and then I'll kind of get the dump truck lined up with the excavator once I find a good spot for it. Let's try and do this a little like strategically too, shall we? I'm going to pull the excavator way towards the end of this like gold-rich area here. And how come some of these squares are gray and some are golden? Okay, I'm not sure why it looks like that. Definitely doesn't look like that on our gold map. Showing everything is gold rich here. I'm not going to worry about it. So let me get the dump truck pulled over here and then I'll kind of explain my plan of action. The dump truck. I love this thing so much. What? What has been destroyed now? Hang on. We're having emergencies here. Okay, where's the destroyed part? Oh man, right on our thing there? Okay, we gotta shut it down, shut it down. All right, generator off, quick, quick, quick. Pump off. Okay, let's diagnose this problem here. Things can never be simple. All right, what is it? I'm guessing it's this one lying on the ground here? No, that's our that's our water hose. What are you talking about? Which hose is it? Maybe I got to use this thing, the parts analyzer. Oh yeah, there we go. 1%. All right, so how do we get this thing off? With this thing? Oh yeah, there we go. Okay, that took quite a while. Down here now? Do I have to do all of them or is it just the one hose? Okay, and detach. Okay, I guess it's just the one hose. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Get out of here, broken hose. Nobody wants you. How are these guys doing, though? Oh, I can't even analyze those. Okay, so I guess it's just this one. Well, let's get rid of this and get it replaced, because obviously we're not going to be washing any rocks with that thing out of commission. Get in the trash, you. You know, I've got the money to burn, so I'm just going to be extremely lazy, and we're going to order the part in here. Okay, replacement parts. Let me just scroll through here, and hydraulic hose. 144 bucks, that's it. Get it? Oh, man. For such a cheap part to have to shut everything down. Okay, where's our part? Okay, there it is. Let's go get this bad boy hooked back up. And we'll just slip you on like that. And I think can I screw it on, please? Here we go. Why is the bolt so rusty? I just bought this thing. Okay, for a brand new hydraulic hose, this thing looks super dirty. Let me just inspect this real quick. Okay, 100%. Hey, it works. All right, let's fire everything back up. Generator. Check. Water pump. Check. All right, let's get to digging. So I think that's actually a pretty good spot for the dump truck. What I'm going to do is I'm going to start digging this whole area right here. Now I think this whole top section is basically overburdened, and we can see that for sure if we look at our gold map. This is where we are, 129. Yeah, top garbage. We're not going to be getting real good gold until we dig down a bit, but we should be able to dig down pretty quickly. All right, let me just jump up in here. Ugh, okay, so we'll start right here, and let's not do that. Come on now. Okay, let's do this. Now, do I even want to run this dirt? I mean, I guess we should. Dirt's dirt, right? I'm just not going to be super picky about it. Like, if some falls out, whatever. Oh, yeah. Give me some buckets, baby. Let's try and just dig straight down here. Faster I get down, the better. Whoa, what? Duplex jig pump has been just... Come on, man. Really? Just everything's happening at once right now. We're going to get this truck full, and then we'll go deal with... Jeez, man. Problem after problem. All right, 97%. That'll work. Let's drive this over, and then we got to go buy a duplex jig pump. All right, we'll just park our dump right here for the time being, and let's go shut everything down again. All right, water and generator. Okay, instantly quiet. I love it. Man, this is the same one that got destroyed before. Which one is it? You know, maybe we just got to do like a big parts analysis here. 0%. How are you? 97. Let's just see if there's anything else that's going to break on us. All right, these two are 31 and 29, so they're not going to last much longer. I don't even know what else to identify on, so yeah. All right, we're going to buy 3 duplex jig pumps, so that way we have 2 on hand when we need them. All right, hopefully these aren't too expensive. Jeez, man, where are they? Okay, here we go. Duplex jig pump. Okay, I mean, they're not too expensive. And you know, one thing I completely forgot to do is move our worker. Okay, he's on the right parcel now. And do we have anybody available? No new workers. All right, let's get our duplex jig part and get this thing fixed. All right, those other 2 I'll just leave right there, at least until we need them. And there we go. Crowbar. Yeah, you have to crowbar this thing. I forgot. Okay, just throw you over there and we're good to go again. Let's just throw this guy in the trash. All right, we're back in action. Generator, check. Pump, check. All right, let's dump some dirt in here and let's keep digging. In goes the dirt. Oh, that feels good. Man, it's taking a little while to empty. Okay, all right, let's get back. Let's dig some more dirt. I think I may move the excavator back a teensy bit so it's easier to get where I want. Oh, okay, I see what's going on here, guys. The color changes when you're in gold-rich dirt. Oh, that's so cool. So now we'll know when we hit the bottom area and the gold is no good anymore. It'll just change colors on us. Okay, another full truck. We have a lot of this in our future. A lot of back and forth. Oh, wow, we actually did that really quick. Our shaker is just running out of dirt now. Our buckets are filling up. I think maybe 1 or 2 more loads, and we'll be ready to do a little clean out. I want this last bit to be like real rich dirt, so I'm going to try and dig down deep this time. I'm pretty sure this is going to be the last little bit we're going to dump here, so let me get it in, and then I'm going to run over. Are we at a... Whoa, hang on. What are we at over there? What does that say? Let me hop out here real quick and just take a look at our buckets. How full are we? 73%. Okay. All right, 73%. I think we're going to need 1 more truckload to get it to 100. Man, I love the fact that now I figured that out, that it tells me if I'm in really like gold rich ground. That is so awesome. Oh, we hit solid ground. Uh-oh. Okay, we can't go too deep there. All right, that should be it. You know what? I'll even shut this down. Let's go get this load over. In you go, big guy. Just get it all in there. Don't worry. You're safe. All right, let's go. I'm going to shut this guy down too. I got to run over there and get ready to turn everything off. 92%. As soon as I see that hit 100, we're going to shut off our water. Oh man, I actually can't even see the percentage from our water pump. That's not good. I'm going to have to stand right here and wait. All right, that's it. Everything's full. Shut her down. Okay. Woo. Let's turn our Jenny off too. Everything but the small power connector. That I gotta flip back on. Generator off. I love how it just gets so quiet all of a sudden. Where's our power splitter? You we need on. Okay, let's connect some mats here. Actually, you know what? There's something that we can use here that might make this a little bit easier. Let me go to the store real quick and see how much it costs. All right, I'm pretty sure it's in the equipment store. Oh, there it is. Gold Nuggetator 27.6. Holy cow. Okay, let's get it. We got money, so might as well. Any more workers? Come on, man. I want some more workers. Oh, there she is. Our Gold Nuggetator. I'm never going to have to fill up a bucket of water again. That is beautiful. I'm going to put it right down here next to our mats. Oh. Okay, is that good? I think that's good. Now what do we need to hook up to this? I think we're going to need power and water. I'm pretty sure that I brought over an extra water hose. Let me see here. No, maybe I didn't. Uh-oh. All right, I'm going to have to get myself a water hose and a power cable to hook this bad boy up. Luckily, we have some of those hanging out right in here, I'm pretty sure. Let's see. Yep, power cable. Check. And do we have a hose? Oh no, no hose? Oh man, I thought I had extra hoses somewhere. Well, that stinks, but I do know we are going to need one of these big pipes right here, because we're going to need another water splitter. Let me just do a quick double check here. I could have swore I brought another hose over. Nope, definitely nothing in here. It is completely empty. All right, let's go buy a hose and a water splitter real quick. All right, thin water hose, check. Water splitter, check. Anything else? Okay, I'm pretty sure that's it. Let's buy it. All right, this stuff should be all we need. Let me squeak by here. Come on, man, turn off. Let's get you in the back of the pickup. Oh, no, that's wrong. In the pickup, I said. There we go. And our water splitter. All right, let's drive like 5 feet away and go hook this up. Once I get this attached, it should lock in place. Okay, perfect. So let's do power first, since we could just run it right to the generator there. And then is this going to give this thing its own like power circuit then? I think it may. So let's see, can we turn just this on? There's the Gold Nuggetator. And there we go, Gold Nuggetator. All right, all we got to do is get some water over here and we are set. Let's get our pipe. Do we have one open hose? Yes, we do. All right, next we need our water splitter. There we go. And we'll drop you right there. And in you go. And give me the hose. Perfect. Oh man, that is so much better. So now what we could do, instead of having to like do all that nonsense that we did last time, I can put all my mats in here and clean them out all at once. How much better is that? All right, how many of these can these hold? Okay, so only one per side over there. Okay. Well, I'm still going to collect all these guys, and while that's like processing, we'll go and scoop dirt out of the sluice up there. Do a little parkour around here. Wonder why they don't have a ladder over on this side. Maybe, oh, maybe you can just reach it from up there. All right, fast and easy, just how I like it. Throw those right there. And let's get our water fired up and get this thing going. Water pump, check. So now we should be able to flip this guy on if I can find... There we go. Oh, yeah. Wait a second. Wait. Hang on. Do I need a bucket? Where does the gold come from? Yes, we do need a bucket. Oh, man. That was almost a disaster. Oh, I'm so glad I didn't keep that thing running. You live and you learn, people. You live and you learn. Let's get all these buckets over here. We'll just plop everything over here next to our gold processing equipment. Gold Nuggetator has finished processing pay dirt. All right, is this bucket now like completely full, or can I do more in there? You know, I'm not gonna like risk it. I'm just gonna bring that bucket over. It doesn't look full. No, you know what? Let's do more. It doesn't look full to me. I think I can fit like one more go around of mats in there. Let's get this guy fully reloaded. All right, we're up and running. Let's fire it up. And let me see. Oh yeah, that bucket's still filling up. Okay, I think we're okay. Let's keep grabbing our buckets over here. Gold Nuggetator is finished processing. Now that looks like a full bucket to me. Shut this down. We'll bring this up, and then we'll get the rest of our mats swapped out. I think we only have 4 mats left, don't we? We do. Okay, let's run those. Let me just double check around. Those are all clean. Okay. Let's run that one last time, and then that should be done. And then we still got to take one bucket up there and pick out that, yeah, that sluice box over there. This should be done soon, I think. There we go. Nuggetator, super quick. Man, I like that way better than filling up buckets. Even if it's, I don't know, I've seen some things where people say it's not quicker, but just for the simple fact that I don't have to fill up another bucket, it's worth it to me. Let's turn our water pump off and let's go and collect this gold over here. Did I put a bucket up here by any chance? No. Okay, of course. Ooh, the buckets are actually on this side now. That is very nice. Let's scoop this all out and get this over to our Magnetite Separator. This is the last piece of the puzzle here. Ew, that is some like nasty looking sludge in there, ain't it? But I don't care. It's gonna get me rich. All right, last scoop in here. And then we can go ahead and grab our bucket and jump this extremely unsafe distance down to the ground. That should be everything, right? Duplex jigs, check. Sluices, check. That sluice, check. Okay, we are ready to fire our water pump back up and start processing some gold over here. Let's get you going. On, and we need to turn the connector on. And we can turn Gold Nuggetator off and just swap out for that one. All right, let's go process some dirt through our Magnetite Separator and our wash table or a wave table, whatever you want to call it, and make some money. So we're at 474 ounces of gold right now. How much would, man, I'd love to have out of this clean out, maybe 90 ounces, 100 ounces. That would be great, but I don't know. We'll see what we get. We got a lot of buckets to go through here. A lot of buckets. And I don't want to waste a single drop of gold, so I'm gonna just do this like real carefully, do my due diligence. Let's get this thing fired up. These buckets, just go over there, get out of my way. Okay, bucket number 1 going in. Let's keep filling this guy up as we go. I was a little slow on the draw there. This is actually gonna finish? Yeah, it finished. Okay. You know, here's what we're going to do. We're going to shut this off. I like to just like have a continuous loop of gold going in. So I'm going to fill it up completely. And then we're going to turn it back on. This is our last bucket of like pay dirt right here. So now we can take our gold rich bucket here, load it in, and now let's go ahead and fire everything up. And then we can just transfer over as we go. It'll be nice and quick. All right, here's the last little smidge of dirt going in. So this bad boy has to finish processing 75% of dirt, and then it'll be done. And check out our magnetite bucket, already 29% full. That's pretty good. Our first little bit that we cleaned out was 7 ounces of gold. So whatever we get when this is finished processing, we'll add 7 ounces to that, and then we'll have our total. Holy cow, guys, I think this is going to be a big one. I think we're already over 100 ounces. Whoa, 104? So that means we had 111 ounces of gold. Man! Whoa! Huge clean out. Holy cow, let me get everything shut off here. You, shut off. Electric. Let me get over here. Electric, shut off. Okay, engine stop. Oh, the quiet. Oh, it's so peaceful when everything is shut down. All I can hear are my footsteps. Okay, let's talk about that, man. We got 111 ounces of gold out of the ground. And if you consider, we were digging the top layer over there. We weren't even down like super far into the pay dirt. And the first bit we processed was actually old dirt from Old Arnold Parcel that was still in our machines here. That's really, really good. Holy cow, man. All right, we got a lot more dirt to process, but I think we could probably get to 1,000 ounces pretty quickly here. I know we could actually, now that I'm thinking about it, especially now that we got our gold nuggetator. Not that this thing adds any gold, but it definitely speeds up the process, makes it a little bit easier for me. One thing I really didn't enjoy was filling up buckets with water. It was kind of annoying having to get 5. Now we could just do 2 buckets out of this thing right here. Easy peasy lemon squeezy, we're done. Woo! Okay, guys, this new claim, I think it's paying off big time. Big time. And it's only going to get better as we start to chop further into our cut here and hit some more of this, gold-rich dirt. Remember, each one of those boxes, especially back there, said it had like 300 and something ounces of gold in it. So, yeah, we should be getting a lot of gold out of there. But we're going to save that for another episode, guys. I hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, don't forget to drop a like, subscribe, leave me a comment down below. And just let me know if you're enjoying the series. If you are, I'm definitely going to keep it going. So, guys, as always, have yourself a beautiful day. And I will see you on the next one.